hinahanap is the maximum permissible load. Okay, sa load muna tayo. S1 over S2 is equal to F1 over F2. Okay. So for S1, ang tawag dito, we have 500 VA over S2 is equal to, what's F1? 25 Hertz is to be used for 60. So ang S2 natin becomes 60 times 500 over 25, which is 1,200. 1,200 VA. Okay, so this becomes our dalawa yung 1,200, no? Okay, so ibig sabihin, the primary voltage naman is E1 over E2 is equal to F1 over F2. Ang E1 natin ay 120 so for the primary. Tapos, E2 yung bago. Okay? Alam mo na yun kasi magbabago siya. 288 dapat lalabas. No? Is equal to 25 over 60. Which is, this one becomes 60 times 120 over 25. Yan, which is 288 volts. Okay? Ano yung 1 and 2, hindi siya primary or secondary. Nagbago yung kanyang I mean, we put E1 and E2 kasi nagbago yung kanyang frequency. Okay? Hindi siya primary and secondary voltage, ganun, no? Lahat yan are primary, no? Ito naman permissible load. So 12 VA tapos 288. That will be our answer for question 11. O sige, take time to copy that, no? And then we will proceed with the next. So next to it is this, number 12. It says there, a single phase transformer has a no load power input of 250 watts when supplied at 250 volts, 50 hertz, and has a power factor of 25%. What is the magnetizing component of the no load current? Ang baba ng power factor, no? Taas ng nito, ng what do you call that one? Pataas ang reactance, no? Okay, so now let's proceed. For this one, pag binahanap sa atin the magnetizing component of the no load current, dapat lahat ng mga parameters that we'll have there, naka no load. Okay, so dapat may testing na ginawa. Pero okay naman yung question kasi has a no load power input, no? Lahat ng parameters natin are in no load power input of 250 watts. Supply na to 50 volts, 50 hertz, power factor na 25%. Ibig sabihin, pwede na nating sabihin na at no load, no? Pag kumuha ka ng power at no load, it's always single phase, no? VI cosine theta. Okay po? And di ba po, pag power, we are only obtaining what do you call that one? The magnitude only. Kumbaga, pag nagko-compute tayo lagi ng power, it's always the absolute value of the voltage times absolute value of the current times cosine theta. Walang mga angle tayo nilalagay dyan. Kasi the theta there is the pagitan between your current to the voltage. Now, since current ang kailangan natin, so gagawin natin is P over the absolute value nitong V nyo, cosine theta. But don't forget to put there negative arc cosine of the power factor, no? Ayan. Kung i-reference nyo yung P. So with that said, I will be equal to what? What's P? 250 watts, no? 250 watts all over. Ay, ano ba naman to? The voltage is 250 volts. Tapos, the cosine theta, ayun na yon yung 0.25. Pero dito, kailangan may angle siya kasi yung I natin vector siya eh. The arc cosine of 0.25. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we'll be able to get our current in this manner. 250 over 250 times 0.25. Aba, 4 to ah. Arc cosine of negative, angle negative arc cosine of 0.25. So, lalabas that ang magiging ano natin, current natin in what do you call that one? In rectangular form is this one. 1 minus 3.873. 1 minus J 3.873 amperes. Sir, lagi po ba talagang minus R cosine? Yes, kasi inductive siya. So, this will be your current. Now, tandaan natin, no? At no load, no, meron tayong dalawang component. The IAO plus JIBO. Yung IAO, this is what we call the small copper loss. Kumbaga, tinanong sa inyo, what is the small copper loss? Ganun. Small copper loss. Sagot nyo is 1 ampere. Okay? And tandaan natin, minus to lagi kasi laging ang current. The IBO is what we call the magnetizing component. The magnetizing component. Okay po? Sa context ng problem, ang current natin dyan is 3.873 amperes. This is the magnetizing component. Okay? Yan yun. Okay po. So, ibig sabihin, the correct answer there is the letter C. 3.87 amperes. So, all you have to do there is simply get the current. Tapos, simply get the current and then kunin ninyo yung J part. But also, read nyo, basahin nyo yung yung kung small copper loss ba yung hinahanap. Hinanap lang ako. Okay, so that's it. Next to it is number 13. So, yan. Okay, so let's go with this one. This is a circuit of an ideal transformer. Okay, so this is the circuit of an ideal transformer. And kanina, pagka nag-no load kasi, ang tendency nun is ang makukuha nating current is the current na IE. What was your IE there? Yung IE yung kaninang sinasabi natin na current at no load. Okay? So ngayon, the IE has two components. The small copper loss, the IE has the small copper loss IC plus JIM. Ang IM is the magnetizing. Okay po? So, okay na tayo dyan. Now, this one is your ideal transformer. And typically, for us to get the what do you call that one? The resistances, no? We are assigning these values to the other side or ito sa kabilang side, no? To make a point, okay, gagawin ko siyang P para ano. So let's name this one as gawin ko siyang E sub P. Ay oo, tama. Wag ganun. Saktong V na ito. Ibig sabihin terminal voltage. V sub P, E sub P, ES. Ito VP. Ayan. IP, RP, JXP. Tapos, this is IS prime. No? Prime to ha, kasi na-transform niya eh. IS, JXS, IS. Okay. So yan, ginawa ko lang siyang mga S. Now, with that said, things that we need to remember there regarding the transformer is this. Pag nag-loop tayo dito sa beginning, nag-loop tayo sa may primary, we have VP is equal to IP, ZP. Sir, ano yung ZP? Ito yun, isang buong ZP. Tapos ito, dahil maliit masyado yan, yung part na yan, hindi na natin siya isasama. Plus EP. Okay lang po? Now, we have here VP is equal to IP, ZP plus. Di ba po, kanina, we are talking about the transformation ratio. Ang A natin ay EP over ES, correct? So definitely, ang ES natin is equal to, ang EP natin, sorry, ang EP natin is AES, correct? So from this, we'll have here AES, correct? So that's it. Now, this becomes IPZP plus A. Ngayon, for us to get your ES, this is, for example, no, in an ideal transformer, let's put this one as ISJS. Simply ISJS. Okay? Now, gamitan ko naman siya ng relationship sa current. Ang relationship naman niya sa current is IS over IP. Kaya ibig sabihin, pag kumuha ko ng IS, this is as simple as, so ano po yung A? A is the transformation ratio. Yung kaninang ginagamit natin na NP over NS tsaka EP over ES, the transformation ratio. So, ibig sabihin, ang IS natin is AIP. So, ibig sabihin, this one is having VP as IP, as VP, and then plus A, tapos ang IS natin is AIP times JS. Ayan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pare-pares na siyang IP kasi kailangan kong magawa siya ng paresing current eh. So, ang VP natin is IP, times Zp plus A squared Zs. Yun. Okay? So ngayon, for us to combine the impedances, ito yung ginagamit natin, itong part na to. Okay? To make a point, for it to ask na magkaroon tayo ng summary, meron tayong referred to primary. Okay? Pag referred to primary, ang resistance mo, the REP, no? Siyempre, magre-retain si primary, and then, gagawin natin is A squared ng RS, no? Pag RES naman is equal to, secondary na yun. Tapos, pag naman XEP, that's XP plus X squared AS. Kasi, pag gumamit na tayo ng transformation ratio sa impedance, hindi na siya simply, alam nyo yon yung A lang. Pag gumamit tayo ng A squared na yon. So that's Zp over Zs. Ito yung kapag ka-stand alone lang, no? Pero pagka may ililipat tayo sa kabila, ito yung gagamitin natin. Now that's referred to primary. And then the next one is, ito yung mga formula natin na importante ha, referred to secondary. Pag referred to secondary, we'll get there this one as an RES is equal to retain si RP as si RES, pero this is RP over A squared plus RS. Ang XES is XP over A squared plus XS. Okay, so yan, tandaan natin. Ito lang naman natatandaan natin, the referred to primary and of course the referred to secondary. Okay, so kindly copy that, no? Tapos we will proceed with the next. Okay, so next to it is this. A transformer has a turns ratio of 5. If a 150 ohm resistor is connected across the primary, what is the resistance referred to the secondary? Okay, so isang transformer lang, isang resistance lang ang tinatanong dito, yung referral lang, no? Okay, so ilan kaya yon? Tandaan natin that referring to the other side, ang ginagamit natin na relationship is this. A squared is equal to RP over RS. A squared na siya ngayon, no? Now, kung meron siyang across the primary, no? Okay. Ang RS natin ngayon becomes RP over A squared. And when that happens, that becomes, what's RP? 150 over turns ratio of 5 squared. Okay? So now, we have 150 over 25, which is 6 ohms. Okay? So that's it, no? Okay. Next, let's proceed with number 14. An ideal transformer has a voltage rating of 2,400 down to 240 volts. a motor is connected to the secondary and draws 50 amperes at 200 volts. What resistance in ohms must be connected to secondary to maintain this voltage at secondary? Yes, no? So anong nangyari doon? Sa secondary yung tayo titingin ha, hindi na ako mag-drawing ng pinaka-ideal circuit. This is a situation wherein may motor daw na i-connect doon sa secondary side. Ang sa motor kasi, pag sinabing it draws 50 ampere at 200 volts, rating niya talaga yon. Hindi pwedeng mag-adjust yung source para sa kanya, di ba? So this one is the motor itself. Okay po? Kumbaga, the thing is this. Ang current ng motor mo na yan is 50 amperes. Tapos, ang voltage across that one, ay ano ba to? Mali ako ng guhit. And there, V sub M is 200 volts. Yan. Okay, so that one, no? Ngayon, since atong concern, ang secondary mo, it has what? Ito siya. Ano yun? Ang secondary natin, it has a voltage of 240 volts. Yan. Ngayon, ganito ang gagawin natin. If that one, if the motor is connected in dun sa load natin na may 240 volts, no? Para malimit yung current, kasi mangyayari dyan, pag hindi natin ginawa yun, is that yung rated power for that divided by your VS, iba yung current na dadaan dito, which will make this motor na hindi mag-function as intended it is. Now, gagawin natin is we will connect a particular transformer tuloy, a resistor, para mangyari, ma-maintain yung voltage at secondary, and magdalhin niya rin yung current na 50 amperes. So what will be the value of R? Yan. Okay. Now, since they are in series, and yung pag-series, di ba, sharing the same current, no? Ganun yun eh, pagka-series. So, ang gagawin natin is this. Yung ating resistance, sa bagay, o nga naman, kunin natin ang voltage across that over the current that's flowing through it. Ang voltage across that is 240 volts minus 200 volts. Siyempre, ang magiging voltage mo na lang dito is 40 volts. No? Yung difference between the two. All over the same value of current, which is 50 amperes. Yeah. Yun na yun. Whatever the answer is, that will be the answer. It's 40 over 50, 0.8 yun. 0.8 ohms. Letter D yun. That's 0.8 ohms. Okay po. So, ayan. Copy that, no? And then, quick insight lang, no? Next slide, we'll be having our, ano yun? What do you call that one? The short circuit test, no? Okay, so ngayon, we'll have our break time first. Half time muna tayo. Tapos, we'll proceed by 10:50. Okay, so pagka-proceed natin ng oras na yon, okay, tuloy natin yung discussion natin. Pag may question, magsabi lang kayo sa group chat natin. Ay, sa group chat, sa may chat ng Zoom natin. Okay? So, maglalagay ako ng timer for our para kung mag-start na tayo ulit ng, magko-continue din tayo ulit. Okay po?